4 o'clock. Morgan. So we put person. Oh sheesh. Fox will have 15 strike. That's crazy. Is my someone managed to follow all of them. Thank you. Morning. Yeah, I'm doing well. Yeah, like. Okay. Thing is, I should start to finalize Python project. Castanet on, but I had excuse because I was kind of working on my was working on rider log. I was adding points of it, but that's approved. Oh, right. Well, I'm still remember we need to add A/B test. Good. But then I should stop procrastinate this FeedbackThread mobile application. Submit that for. And that's today's plan. And yeah, for this motorcycle journey, rider log application, I did quite a big changes. I basically added anyways, I added places like locations. Points of interest. Basically, we have points of interest on map where you can basically location around the city on. And yeah, there is a reason why I added them. I don't know, maybe I should do a video about that, kind of explaining that more in detail. But basically, that's just to share like places, friends, you know? Because yeah, of course you have Google Maps, but I don't know, Google Maps, when you open, you basically have everything 4.5 to 5 stars. Everything is good, and you don't really know what you want to kind of see and so on. But here you can basically take a look, okay, where my friends are going, what my friends are doing, what places friends are saving and recommending for others. Yeah, I'm doing that from motorcycle riding or kind of riding around, exploring city perspective, but it can be used whatever. Walk around. It really doesn't matter. But yeah, that's approved and released. Update screen. Because current screenshots are basically talking about like preview story, what was current page optimism. So place on version half of 90,000 V. Okay, more is better. 99 V. I don't know how they calculate that. Okay. Bad news. So that's original product page. Oh, interesting. Where did I save the GP? Rate them? Don't remember. Yeah, I didn't find. Okay, the places version is approved and we can start A/B test. Where do we have those screenshots promoting? Foxbit watched every stream out of Bangkok last week. I have 20 or 21 streams around stream. Crazy, dude. Yeah, Tanais watched 7 streams and Foxbit watched 15. That's crazy. Too much time. 9 lenses. I've been watching you for some time now. I want to start my I always wanted to try it. I guess 100 days of guy from Palhas is the best resource to start with. It is good resource. I don't know if there is better resource nowadays, but you can't go wrong with that. It's good one. Yeah, it is good one. Just kind of take that and use AI and ask AI to explain you places what you do not understand and so on. If the tricky part currently with learning kind of building, programming and so on is kind of easy to slide into that like no coding founder like path when you just kind of talking with AI and asking build everything without really understanding how it works, why it works, on. Then I watch from YouTube sometimes. Yeah, YouTube Player, if you ask me, YouTube Player is better. I'm trying my best, sending 1440p, basically 2K to Twitch now. Now Twitch allows me to do that. But previously, Twitch streams were limited to 1080, while you on YouTube were able to send 2K streams. You can even send 4K streams. That doesn't matter. You were able. And also on YouTube, you can basically pause, go back, go forward, and so on. On Twitch, I think you can do that, but only if you are a subscriber, and that's basically Twitch limiting. One is acting up, sounds choppy. Yeah, the problem is that microphone is basically, I think so XLR is not working. XLR doesn't work because it is I will plug it out because that ever kind of green Rodix problem, basically that Rodix doesn't work at all. So XLR is not working, USB is working, but as I said, it's kind of unstable. Don't know why. It kind of sucks, but maybe because that microphone is almost as old as me. Okay, not that old, but that's micro USB-C microphone. It's just kind of dying. Basically, I should throw away that audio interface, Rodix, microphone, everything, but we need sound, right? This one, Rodix, actually still works all right. If I'm kind of out of the frame, then we're getting echo. Having it somewhere close, then it sounds all right, but it looks absolutely weird. Settings are not here. It's not supposed to use like that. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, dude. And I have zero interest or willing to invest time and money into the new audio interface, new microphone, everything. That's kind of tricky for different reasons. First one, financially, because budget is tight right now, and how much it can cost, audio interface, microphone, cables, everything. But another thing, again, I'm now in Thailand, in Bangkok. Okay, I will buy all that audio interface, and what I will do with that in a year or two. Yeah, I don't know. I have those small mic microphones that kind of sitting like that and talking. It also not the perfect solution like that. I don't know. There are some better options I would also like to try. I saw also YouTube courses, but I think I prefer courses like Paul's more. Paul's course has a structure, and on YouTube it's kind of depends. Water bundle for extension. Vinegar. I have vinegar. Apple web player interface is so much better. Yeah, I like that vinegar kind of player interface in YouTube, but sometimes it's glitchy and does not show all the controllers. I don't know. Why do you use both? Like, I'm using just one microphone. I don't know what you're talking about. Please give me more context. I have 3 microphones in frame, if that's confused you somehow, but I understand your question. USB-C connection is better. My cable. Yeah, but that XLR, whatever. That connection, I just unplugged it, but it wasn't connected settings. The Windows. So it's maybe I somehow tortured USB cable and that made it better. How did you start with Swift, if I may? What reasons? What resources? Oh, dude, I started with Swift when Swift was released back in 2014. So what resources I used then doesn't really matter. I wish this microphone would have USB-C connection box. It is USB micro, I don't know. Maybe microphone is broken. I hope it's not, but possibility is very high, fortunately. Oh, check this out. The codecs already going and changed the screenshot. Is kinda nice. The GPT basically started to change this. I just asked where we saved them, but already. No worries, boss. I will go and change it. Your Swift UI dinosaur. Yeah, I think so. You can say so. Not only Swift UI, not only Swift, everything. Yeah, I started to learn Swift when it was just released, and my first application in the App Store is Objectives. Those cables right here. Yeah, I have no clue what we can do with those microphones, but I just hope that this kind of USB connection will last for, I don't know, a year or two. I will not need to buy a new microphone. That's okay. Seems that codecs will deal with those screenshots. I probably would like to reorder them. Below the sounds, a microphone you used with Linux. I think it was this one. But problem with it was echoing. It was out of the frame, so too far a little bit for me. Then we had echo. But I think that was this one on Linux. How did you know we are on Windows now? Who told you? Are you spying on me? How did you know? Today was kind of on the fence. Okay, am I streaming from Linux or from Windows? And now kind of OBS a bit stable on Linux. That doesn't make difference. I had this same microphone plugged into Linux as well. Yeah, it was right, guys. Yeah. Sponsors, we need some brand to sponsor the studio microphone. The problem is that there's time to time there are some companies who are kind of saying, "Oh, we will send you a microphone, make a review video about it." First of all, guys, you do not care about those microphone review videos, so we will not do that. And also, it's kind of silly. They're kind of sending you $50 microphone and asking to make YouTube video about it. And I don't know, working. That's kind of silly. And yeah, of course, there are $400 and $500 microphones and more expensive, but those companies are not reaching out. Hi, Lena. Hello. Okay. Current order. It's I don't think we're good. Plan. Start without. Actually, that copy is not great. Remember places you load. That's kind of nice. Kind of nice. Okay. Where are you? Or can't. Sorry, guys. Come back. So. I think that we still need stronger. Oh, wrong button. I think we need stronger opening card. Current first three cards are quite messy. First three cards are those who what user will see on the App Store, and those are not selling ones. Said hello as well. Oh, 22 years old, studying in college. Oh, is it good to learn the coding? What are you studying in college? If you are kind of already on programming path, so keep going. And I don't know, programming was a good thing to learn if you are interested in that. For last 20 years, I don't think something is changed right now, you know. Yes, AI comes in like it's kind of changing everything very fast, but if you are good at programming, it's kind of still helpful. And oh Jesus, I hit enter. Stop. Don't go away. In the original product page, we have kind of nice looking first image, which I think kind of tells application reasonably good. Oh, one thing actually, guys, in the Linux, that built-in text speak was actually faster and better than one that I'm using. Is my thing. So the original. So what's that? Original. Kinda. What that means? Kinda. Nice looking fast first. Jesus. Yeah, the problem is that here I'm using as a microphone. I don't know what Apple Studio display maybe for my Mac. That could be the problem for horribly bad text. Microphone, external microphone port. Oh, this one which is somewhere out of the frame right here. Okay, then I'm not surprised that audio was so bad. Okay, let's try like that. The test treatment don't have strong opening image. I think that last three, or starting from fourth of the screenshot, those are looking actually stronger than first two that we have already. That is opening image. So take a second look, please, on those screenshots and think about first reordering them, second kind of making better titles for them, and come back with questions, ideas. Okay, just A/B test. This, if we will submit those screenshots, those will just. I do not believe it. What Mac are you using right now? I'm using M3 Max Pro, 16-inch MacBook Pro with M3 Max processor, 36 gigabytes of RAM, and 1 terabyte SSD. How do you make cloud to use less tokens? I personally don't. Well, you can use less tokens by just basically not asking to do some basic stuff, which you can do by your own. You can ask to use less token hungry agents when it's not needed. For example, when I'm kind of starting new project, I'm basically saying or building new feature, I'm saying specifically to use like table, for example, for planning, and use agents for implementation. And I'm not specifying which exactly agents, but I'm saying use token efficient agents for implementation. And then I see that sometimes for some, like, I don't know, some data fetching and collection cloud using Haiku, not even, it's very kind of cheap model and so on. Max is especially for games. I do not play games on Mac because there are not that many. M1 Pro 14-inch 32 gig of RAM will be more than enough to start iOS Dev. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You are good. You're good. Okay. This one is cooking. Take a look what's going on here. See here, for example, we had 2 web agents running, building kind of thing. Yeah, that sounds all right. For now, we are indexing, showing my places and like admin moderated places to show public places guarded by users. We will review them, moderate them first, and add like full profile support on the web as well, because public places should be related to user, and if users sharing those places, basically you can see who's sharing them, go profile and so on. So that's a little bit out of the scope for current improvements, but keep that in mind. Yeah, it's kind of interesting thing, you know. Cool to work on your stuff, but the tricky part is that you have every morning wake up and decide what you will do. You are kind of going for someone, working for someone that's way easier. You just basically go to the job, ask the boss, what are we doing today? Doing that, whatever it is, even if that's some stupid thing, brings company nowhere. Just do whatever. You do enough to do not be fired, and at the end of the work, they just go and do whatever you want. Think about work at all. Salary for. You're working on your own stuff. You're never done work. You have always more things. You have to. You're basically fully accountable. Getting money into your bank account. There are pros and cons. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying. So I like that. I choose it, but I'm just saying that not just some kind of, I don't know, freedom to working without the boss. Something else that's also plenty of kind of different kind of difficulties and responsibilities and so on. feeding microphone USB cable, which definitely will not be. Hope it's too. So there is now so many job offers for iOS for June. People who start like 90% offers is start how can get a job experience. That's the same in any other kind of category. If you will take a look for web development, you will see the same thing, but there are even more web developers iOS dev. That's current market situation. How to solve this? I would not apply for junior roles. I would apply for just regular dev. We'll try to figure out how to make up some case that you are not some projects. I do not apply for non-existing junior. I never did that, or I never was working as junior. Never. I'm not saying I born as better or mid, but I never applied for roles, never got. Often. Okay. Let's go back to the line. Yes, much better. I like this. I like this. Yes, better. I agree with plan. Okay. Okay. Have a hard time to get up icon. In short, 4 to 5 kind of sentence product explanation. I will try to write up icon. Hello, file sensor. Tell on your yeah. Depends what was last time when you joined. Since then we did a lot of things, but country got laid off from job to full-time indie. Plenty of things happened, but it depends how long you've been absent. But all good. Okay, try. Try Gemini. I'm working on mobile application for FeedbackThread. Here is short for product description. Check out web product as well. Currently, we need icon for the mobile application. Help, please. Project and tasks with mouse start. That's all. Don't create chats that are too long or very intense. Yeah, I'm keep long chats open. I do not care so much about token optimization. Able. Please give me like card like 6 or 8 those icon layers, different styles, and then we will be able to decide from which move forward. So we need at least 4 for each, one for each concept. You can also kind of implement them in different styles. Runs and tasks tokens, absolutely. So I assume that we will get some ideation board here. And I think it's kind of good way to do, if you don't have idea, what exactly you would like to kind of get as a result. Design board. I don't see design board. Yeah, that's the way. I basically ask it to give like mood board, design board with different styles. And that's what we got from Gemini. Basically, we can pick from different styles what we kind of like better, you know. There are multiple ideas and implemented in multiple different ways. I don't know, this kind of F. But triage process is also nice, but maybe too small for app icon. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think, chat? Which one is the best? This one is definitely too detailed, too small. This one looks like Apple. No, no. Those, no. My take is this or that. Modern 3D, F, or triage process. You mean in the chat 1 for triage process or 2 for modern 3F? 1 or 2? 0. That works as well? Okay. But how many time to get first 1K MRR? Depends. There is no simple answer. It can be 1 month, it can be 1 year. Final question, do you do some self-code review? Maybe you're using some AI review approach. I use it CodeRabbit. I'll go with 1. Yeah, I like this one better as well, yeah. Okay. I like the triage process flow idea. Let's try to go deeper on that. Let's make 4 or 6 different design concepts for that triage process flow idea. Second looks cheap. Yeah, and that F also is like Facebook or what? I don't know. Are you using AppStack from Superval? No. Yeah, for me it's the first, that triage process. I think that was the best one. I agree with. This actually could be, I don't know. No. First still is the best. I will stick with first. Please give me that as a separate standalone image. 5. No, 5 is not clear. It's like mechanical sorter arm. Not clear. It looks like, I don't know, some arcade pinball. What else not? Oh, 6. 6 is this one. What do you mean 5 is one before? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, right. Oh, right. Interesting. It's number 3, number 3. Yeah, numbering is incorrect. Yeah, this one. Too many symbols here, symbols here. Little bit too much details. I think this one is still kind of the most clear. Yeah. To number 3. But yeah, I will say those are not bad. I will say those are not bad. Kind of also interesting. Not exactly explains. What the hell? What was that? The hell? What was that? Oh, gee. What is that? There is. Jesus. Oh my gosh. No, no, you're drunk. Drunk. Okay, I will give one. Here is a concept for thumbnail. Be smart, ignore description and whatever, which focus on the thumbnail itself, and create thumbnail for light and dark based on this idea. Oh Jesus. Text. Stop. Don't rush. Text. Lost. That's amazing, right? In those moments you clearly understand that robots will not replace us in the near future. What is the best thing, focusing on ASO or ASA or mixed both? There's no reason to do ASA, like App Store search ads, before you got App Store search optimization right. You need great screenshots, you need nice titles for your screen, you need good looking thumbnail, you need okay-ish description. Would help if you will add localization as well, and after that it only makes sense to invest money in marketing, because marketing is only paid traffic. but you still need to convert that paid traffic. If you're sending paid traffic to pretty landing page, that doesn't help. Yeah, I will take our jobs, definitely. Designers are already out of the clearly. Take a look on this one. Will you share within Code Rabbit how often it highlights some paired code review? No. To be honest, I used Code Rabbit basically a little bit for while it was on free trial. It didn't highlight anything crazy, anything specific. It was just regular code reviews, some kind of basic suggestions. Oh, we could do this or that, whatever, basically what you could expect code review. Some optimization suggestions and so on. Comments. It just ignored comments completely. Didn't pay attention on comments. We're talking about comments code. And my code lately is quite well commented because I would like to be able to read it and understand what's going on here, even if it is AI written, and Code Rabbit just ignores comments. In my case, I didn't. Yeah, nice. It is looking good. Use it for iOS application. We'll stick with it. And for iOS icon, just use iOS icon creating standards. We don't need round shape around the image, just square image, fully filled content. But you know how to icon. And based on your experience with education apps, what are typical conversion rates from installs to free trials and from free trials to paid subscriptions? My experience with education apps are close to zero. I do not build and sell education apps. That's it, but you can take a look in Revenue Cat yearly reports, and they basically covering those numbers. I may remember wrong numbers, but something like conversion to, it's basically single digits usually from downloads to paying customers. I don't remember from my head. Health apps was like higher, games lower, and everything else was in between. Let me see. I have it. Oh. My Finder. Come on. Need that Finder. Okay. Wasn't named revenue. Else. On faster. Yeah. or maybe my slides. Yeah, I do not. Jesus, it's 110 megabytes. What are you downloading? Not terabytes, it's 110 meg. iCloud some. Downloading so 110. Okay, it will take time. Okay, I got an icon. Oh, you are jumping. All that we are using talk into the microphone. Everything is all right. Oh, we have new macOS beta 7 update. Nice. That's something. Yeah, it's weird. Why it's downloading long 110 meg. Oh, me just applied already. Maybe we have that in slides somewhere. Definitely we're talking about that. Market share. Here it is. Most popular price points. Hey Boris, labrīt. Dien. So health and fitness, all categories, basically those are like kind of average price points. That's 2024 report, but anyways, it's about the same, you know. Real conversions. Here we have what to expect. So health and fitness, like median. Travel is highest, actually. I was wrong about saying that health and fitness. Travel, shopping, health and fitness, those are basically leading. Education is lower, 40%. Most popular price points have almost the same prices for my services. Yeah, that's why they are kind of most popular. I think gaming is one of the lowest one. Gaming and photo and video are very low converting kind of thing. So here's your answer on conversion in education. Not from my experience, but that's actually even better because this is like information from more than one location. Gaming services. Gaming is one thing. Services. What is gaming services? just gaming or services? If you don't know what prices start with something like that, then you can basically move from here, basically kind of experiment, go up and down and so on. Pricing experiments are how you should do like pricing experiment. Basically set one price, pick something, choose from those like most popular, for example, and then just going. And yeah, this is a slide from the app accelerator that I can cohort. I don't know if you are doing Azaro. I was asked gaming stream about next. I'm not sure if we are doing. They provide services for server owners, creators, web app admins, their games. Okay, then my understanding was right. Service for like gaming. Okay. 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 Back to the boba. Okay, so App Store. Kind of thing. If you want, I drop you a link. Oh, you will not be able to post link on YouTube. We have disabled them. But thank you for the offer. Oh, this one is very shit. This one is not good today. Yeah. For me, it's kind of I'm not in that market. I basically not be able to provide any feedback or anything. But also take. Okay, back to the. Current set of screenshots look better, but here, the image going to that Carrie's place, it's not really kind of clear to understand what is in there. That's one thing. Another thing, we still want to address like those travelers riding around audience, and that probably is still that nice and good looking road image with motorcycle that we have in the first screenshot in original screenshots, and not a food, because not everyone cares about food places. Someone is riding to mountain paths, someone riding to coffee shops or historical places. Destinations may be very different. But those screenshots start to look text recognition. A lot of time. Probably I need microphone closer. Because this one is going to streaming people. Poor Mac probably is getting audio from Apple Studio Display. Yes, Studio Display microphone. It's alright, but probably we need at least that. Okay, did you get that? Talking? Okay, and that third screenshot card, it's really nice, but the sharp lens hide home, I personally do not get text. Kind of sounds strange for me. I understand meaning because I built this application, but if I would be a random person opening screenshot, I don't really what we are talking about. The screenshot itself looks great. That's nice. Shareable flip card. Keep the image, but we need better. Yeah. The dictation on Marchi was way more snap. Way more snap. But yeah, I don't know. Can improve that too. Because currently I'm using my own kind of dictation app. Previously I used Whisperflow and I will not say it was faster. Same thing, but wait quite a lot. That could be basically on device, maybe Mac models and some OS limitation to get priority for dictation, allows the other process running. I don't know. Be faster. Like to see. That. Also. Oh, shit. So many things. Okay. Code that email. That was some made up email. We don't really have FeedbackThread.com mailbox, so verify it. email could work for sure, but then we need to manually verify it, approve it, create password for it, and also create made up project for this account with cards for demo for Apple review team to be able to open the account without any apps verifications and so on. The cards in it and one demo project. Yeah, station is low. Actually, do we have screen for that application? Not sure. Maybe we have. That. Oh, we have. They look shitty. Hard. Okay, this one kind of looks, I don't know, okayish, but better. Not that. Better. Let's start this. Close. I will say close, but remember, share your plan, find. Those are good. Very first one is. Something like ride, share, repeat. Would be like dump, but better. Okay. First card looks good now, but we need better title. All the other titles are great. This one doesn't do anything. That looks like AI slope. The problem is that we should talk to the potential audience, problems, desires, tell how our product will solve their problems or improve their lives. But here we are just saying some abstract statement. Of course, that ride starts somewhere, usually in garage. So what's the point of? Yeah, it's that. I don't know, maybe running in parallel all those multiple agents kind of started a new project and ran out of the free tokens. That's like that's probably quite beefy project. Or you had very, I don't know, 2 tokens or Right. Sounds crazy. Go back to our research documents. We did competitive research to understand what is the main problems that we are solving. And take a look on competitor screenshots as well if needed. We have Green Design MCP available. Check out how good screenshot titles look like from applications that converts and make money. Yeah, I think I have plenty of usage left. The resets on September 1 were first, so we are good. We're good. Maybe on cloud, I'm kind of little bit. Oh, it's just a reset. So it's resets on in a week. So just got reset on the 0. It's good. Mobile app is still in process, but you can see my posts on socials and live streams on YouTube where we are working on this project. So that's probably category built in public, right? For mobile app specifically. And yeah, we should start to prepare that submission. I assume we should submit all the links to the built-in public posts, what else not, to kind of verify that we did this built-in public process. Should you start working on that to prepare that submission and collect all the links, that basically information that are needed? Maybe I'm wrong about it. Problem is I worked with GPT on the project documentation. GPT got to the point overthinker, where everything made too complicated. Yeah, it may happen. And especially if you are kind of on some kind of trial or something, it's that's one thing that I actually like about this Grokbot. I'm on trial. I'm just playing around with Grokbot. You see it kind of out the information in like small bursts, like almost like human being, something like me. Comparing with Cloud basically giving me like, I don't know, reading assignments. Check out this text wall. Really? Are you expect I will kind of sit and read that for days? Kind of, I don't know. Alexander, hello. Rain. Hi, Alexander. Yeah, that research, please. I think our titles are not great. And nicely you can see how ChatGPT is using. Oh, where did it? Here it's looking for like descriptions of the other products using screen design MCP and basically checking out screenshots. I like this improvement from but yeah, they basically added this MCP, and that makes everything so much easier. Previously, I had to go open the website for screen design, take a look on those screenshots, copy them, paste them in the chat. Now I can just say, okay, use MCP, go. First headline should find right. Where could I write today? Could work, yeah. Know where to write next. That's actually is better. Actually, I like all the three. So I think we should start with this, find a reason to write, which is okay, good, because then we address not only places, but also our kind of friends, challenges, everything, you know, which is cool. But those two alternatives, know where to write next, find someone new to write, those are good titles to test later if we will double down on those places just for next A/B test. So have that somewhere in the notes to don't forget. I definitely will forget it. You write it down for next A/B test, maybe to reconsider in a few weeks. Hey, what's your name? Really, I have just that on my channel name. That's my name. That's not pseudonym. That's basically what I have in my passport. Hey, Marhan. Hello. Hello. Do you plan your projects in detail, or are you the guy that starts and go on? Currently, with AI, I am doing this kind of planning phase. I'm basically kind of brainstorming, talking a little bit about features that I have in mind, but then I do not kind of plan in details like designs of screens, user interactions, what else not. Like, for example, this point of interest things, I implemented that kind of quick and dirty, went to the test ride, found the problems that I had. Basically, that was in my last YouTube video that I published yesterday. That's basically the process. I found, okay, there are user interfaces not cool there and there. We need to fix this and that. Fixing that, releasing, looking forward to do next iteration. So I do not plan in detail, I think, at all. But not just also kind of jumping straight to the code without kind of thinking. Also not like I have been doing that, you know, kind of full planning when I was product/project manager. Then basically you are planning features, planning deliveries, milestones, resources, who will do what, who will be in vacations, how much in advance we need to certifications, for approvals from Visa and MasterCard. What else not? I did that way of planning for projects as well, but those usually like bigger projects not that your consumer application. Oh, hey, Pavel. Hello. Pavel is my Pavel organizing the Fired by Robot podcast. We basically recorded yesterday and already edited and released episode as well. I should link that permanently, the channel in my... Well, this will be possible somehow. So, yeah. I saw clips, actually. Thank you. I'm checking once in a while. I saw clips. I watched them today, and I scheduled 1 or 2 from them. I have to say that those Riverside clips are kind of not great. Because there was one kind of clip where I was talking about which social kind of platform to use for marketing and so on. That was from previous podcast. That basically was split in 2 clips for some reason. It could be one longer. And then sometimes when I'm looking into those clips, basically they are again kind of don't have... kind of feels that missing context, I don't know. Another week there was like your voice was way louder than mine. Of course, that's microphone problem, but that editing software should kind of handle that as well. Yeah, I'm reviewing them and I'm kind of scheduling them to post. I'm basically just saying why I'm not posting all of them. Because yeah. Do you use Apple Studio Display as your main monitor? Yes, I do. Basically, this one that you see on the stream right now, that's coming from Apple Studio Display. Do you have a new project with crypto recovery? No, I don't have. I'd never worked on project with... Potentially there were some issues in last week. Clips, audio issue. Yeah, this week there wasn't audio issues. Yeah, last week it was. I'm just saying, yeah, I saw those clips and I scheduled what I saw that we kind of published as standalone clips, but part of them were kind of okay-ish to publish on that Fired by Robots YouTube kind of channel clips, because you can basically link the episode and whoever is interested to go and understand all the context can jump to the episode. But if it is published like completely kind of standalone, out of context piece of content on, let's say, Instagram, then part of them kind of are not great. So it doesn't make sense. But that's the problem with auto clipping. I'm basically I have the same results with my clip cutter application. When I'm dropping stream to that clip cutter and I'm basically generating something like 8 to 10 clips from live stream, usually 1 or 2 are good clips and the rest is bad. And mostly that's because, when you're recording short video for the stream, you basically have like not normal, but short form content piece of talking. But when you're just normally talking with friend, those sentences are way longer, you're going back and forward, and then those basically are just organically is not that easy. Cut. Will this live stream saved? Yes, I think so. Usually I leave live stream available for a watch. I was closing them for members only for a while ago because I was thinking that basically that's like live stream enjoyers and kind of it doesn't help to YouTube channel to have those live streams alive. But then I was kind of thinking, okay, well, let's do not care about too much. I'm leaving them available. Watch later. Codex is building. Yeah, and this is another reason to basically do not use Omarchi, but Mac, because you can open it. Okay, more handy. Okay, what's going on with isn't right? Where every great stop. Share your right hand. Find places for riding. Pull your right flag. I will change placement for those. Can you tell me how you like Apple Studio display? It's 60 Hz. Yeah, it is 60 Hz. I bought Apple Studio display when it was released, basically on first, as soon as it was available in Latvia. Back in a day, there wasn't much better alternatives, to be honest. And for programming, I do not really care about this 60 Hz. I don't know. Sure, technically there is difference between whatever 120 or 60 Hz. I have on my right gaming monitor 180 Hz, on my left 60 Hz. So most of the day I'm looking into the text and images. I don't really need to this basically text to be refreshed in 120 or whatever 180 Hz. 60 is fine, to be honest. Usually it's just static text on screen. It's all right. For me, that sharpness of the text, colors, that's more important. Therefore, 27-inch 5K feels much better than faster refresh screen 27-inch monitor on my right. So that's why I kind of choose that. Would I buy it today? I don't know. To be honest, I will do my research again to see what is viable in the market. If there is something that I like better or not. But when Apple Studio Display was released, that was what was good, you know. I can't tell you what I would buy today. I will need to basically research what is available. I don't know. I do not follow. Okay, I think we will change those places. I will move here. Can't I? Will be able to move. Why I can't drag and drop them? Media manager. Or I should drag and drop in this. Jesus, why it doesn't move around? Okay, whatever. I will say that to Cloud. let's change position of the cards. The build your ride plan should be second card in the list. Then we will have, remember, so we will have this, then that, then these cards. And share your ride plan card will be very last the list. Yeah, like that. I'm using it for programming, and it first month I use it outside the MacBook Retina. Yeah. Yeah, Pavel, it's great, yeah. Do not want to spend Apple Studio money, I will really recommend Chinese monitor. It's High-Gone. Yeah, I heard about that monitor. Build quality probably will be not the same, but it will be same resolution. You can find also that 32-inch 6K resolution monitors, not from Apple, which is basically Apple whatever was that, Studio, not Studio, basically that expensive 5 or 6K dollars worth Apple monitor. But of course, you will not get HDR monitor for that money, but you can get 32-inch 32-inch 6K monitor, which could be good for Retina resolution as well, you know. If you want one but big monitor, I would look for 32-inch 6K monitor for Apple. I didn't try any of those that are coming from other companies, but not Apple. I know that Asus made one. I know that that High-Gone, that Chinese company that Pavel mentioned, made one as well. I don't know quality of them. I didn't test them. I don't know anything about them. I just know that there is offer. But yeah, I will take a look on them. If 32-inch feels too big for you, then yeah, 27-inch 5K is amazing for programming work. Apple. Yeah, yeah. Apple Studio display is nice, but price kind of crazy expensive. I kind of justified that payment for Apple Studio display because I basically got that money for that monitor for one sponsored Instagram reel. That was basically like financially kind of justified. Okay, that was kind of earned money out from very side gig, you know. And another reason, I think that usually we are using monitors longer than anything else. You can replace 2-3 MacBook but still use like whatever 10 years old monitor. So if you think that you will use that monitor probably for the next 5+ years, then that price point feels a little bit less painful. And also we are looking at that monitor all day long, right? So it's, again, you definitely don't want some shitty blurry kind of fonts and so on. Victor Serlaev has one too. He recommends. Yeah. It could be interesting to hear opinion from someone who had Apple Studio display and bought that Chinese High-Gone monitor as secondary and used them side by side, you know. Then that could be kind of interesting site to really kind of compare them side by side. I am not saying they are kind of bad or something. I also don't know. I didn't compare them. I'm using Laptop Studio monitor, and I know that it is on pricey spectrum of monitors, and it was pain in the ass to get it to Thailand from Latvia. I don't think I will get it back. It will be tricky. I don't know. Maybe I don't need to pay tax anymore when I will ship Latvia if I have purchased documents for it in that I bought it in Latvia. It will be tricky to find that invoice, but it should be somewhere in emails. So I don't know, maybe because shipping wasn't that expensive. Expensive part was basically taxes for shipped were higher than value of the not value of the product, higher than shipping itself. Yeah, actually I have kind of purchased documents for my PC and monitor that confirms that I bought them in Latvia, so probably I can ship them back without paying import tax. Because otherwise, if you buy something in Thailand, you bring that back to your home country in suitcase, you most likely can avoid paying taxes. Whatever, if you buy a laptop, for example, and box it, use it, and then just bring back home, no one will ask you to pay taxes for it, usually. But yeah, if you ship that by not kind of yourself flying with on plane, but ship it they use DHL and so on, hitting customs as soon it arrives in your home. Also, we will need better looking screenshots for the application. Current screenshots are just plain screenshots from the app without font frames, without titles. Can do better than that. Okay, is it submitted for review already? I don't think so. Waiting for review. Okay. Okay, so this is submitted. So we're waiting for review for the screen. Nice. I think this screenshot set is decent. Maybe, hopefully, we'll convert better than that. We'll see. Haven't done some screenshot thing for a while. Oh, I am just using the MCP from Screen Designs and sending the codecs for examples. And wait, let me ask. I don't remember. Basically, I added multiple skills, removed multiple skills. What skills are we using for Screen Design? Screenshot. I don't remember, basically, because there was kind of myself kind of saying what to do and kind of pushing to write it down, and I don't know. So here it is. Also App Store screenshot skill. Then we're doing Rocket Sync to capture screenshots. Then we have this App Store kind of CLI. Yeah, that's it basically. Nothing fancy. And that's also App Store screenshot skill. That's one from. So you're telling me I need to get screen design subscription right now. You can get it with discount if you will use link in video description. That's up to you. You can basically go and do that research manually. What I like here, it is that I can basically just can tell, okay, use screen design MCP and go research it in any kind of step of development. Sometimes that's when I'm kind of building some features. I'm saying, okay, go and take a look how competitors are implemented or that. This time I basically said, okay, go take a look on screen designs and take a look how similar applications do. We were able to basically see that in the process. It kind of said it somewhere here. Oh, here is reference basically. It took on Altrails, on Komodo, on Kalimoto, on Relive. It basically found kind of similar applications in similar niche. So kind of similar, right? Kalimoto is like, I will say like, we could say it's competitor. It's more like motorcycle navigation, not really competitor, but generally. Basically, Codex is smart enough to understand what to look for, and of course you can provide it. But yeah, in design kind of gives them tools to go and do this research. Up to you. I'm not salesperson of screen designs, but I have affiliate. You want discount, but that's discount on first month. Double check. Want to use it, but yeah, I'm using it. Super helpful because I'm not designer, right? I have some taste, but I can't basically sit with Figma and design all of that, and I don't want. And if there are multi-million companies with designer teams already solved those problems, why should we as indie developers basically try to solve them again if we can just go and look on design examples to see design patterns? Okay, we are using on whatever, we would like to show some map sharing screen, or we would like to show some leaderboard, or we would like to show some user profile, what else not? Just go and look on all the designs, choose what you like, what you don't like, and this MCP access gives our AI agents chance to do that as well. Oh, hey, Mr. Balinsky. Hey, hello. Kind of joking. I need the screenshots for my Shipaton app, and I'm not going to probably the designer I worked with earlier. Yeah, designers are still how kind of value human being can make great screenshots and so on, but I don't know, we're already paying for those AI models, and that removes the friction, from you're describing application, sending to the designer, getting something back. So just figure this out like here on stream, about an hour, right? How basically everything is running it. Done. A decent screenshot. Basically, I just told the Codex in design same. Go look on competitors, find better titles. Got the result. state what to change when I didn't like it, but that's always easier to say what to change if you have something than basically starting from whatever blank page. And I don't think that this, for example, specifically is the best possible screenshot, but that's how application looks like currently. Maybe we need to improve design, and that is just whatever fifth screenshot in all the at least, and users will see first three. I think those first three should best hits, 3 or whatever 7 are not that important. Okay, where we are. Okay, we started basically motolog we can close for now. Fine. Yes, I think that order of screenshots and titles would work. Also, don't forget we have access to Screen Design MCP, and you can go and take a look on similar products like to-do applications, Trello, what else not, something similar. The niche, take a look how they promote their applications. Generally, we are doing companion application for our web product, but it's still nice to have good looking. For this specific application, to be honest, I do not care about screenshots too much. I just want okay to look good in portfolio of applications. But I don't expect to get almost any kind of download from App Store search and so on, because the main product is like the web product, FeedbackThread kind of product, and that's more like product for indie developers, not consumers, and I do not expect to see kind of many app downloads, because most of the downloads I think should come from like regular app. And Flutter support. I was waiting for. Pet app. What's that? Say pet request. Oh, what's that mean? Okay, I'll move those to rejected. Yeah, I don't know if we need really Flutter support. Let's see if we will get more than one vote on that. Curious to see if anyone else really needs that Flutter support. I'm not using Flutter myself, so it's hard to say. And I saw the notification we got request for iOS. Diapagon. I know. Okay, we take a look at the bug. Actually, that's good feedback. Don't update to a harder time. It does not update the mind screen fault. Personally love the app design, a lot more stylish than other apps. Nice. That's really nice. Can I reply to it? Oh, I can just, I can reply. So nice to get such a positive feedback, right? Really like it. Big notification. Thank you. That's cool. That's cool. Really cool. I don't know what to do with that. Kind of move to rejected, kind of App Store review. Okay. I think we need to do that as well. So I'm battle testing my own product and it works for me. It's kind of, I don't know, really that someone's saying that it is pet project. I'm using it, but all my projects are pet projects probably, so it's fine. Air breathing tool we have in the separate application, so I don't know. Share with a friend, he votes. I would like to invite friends to train music. I don't know how to do. Are you planning to add React Native or SDK setup? I don't know. Also, my thread is added for a week or two already. I still have no items in port. Yeah, you see, I got kind of new requests. This one was automatically fetched from the App Store. That's App Store kind of rating, and basically those are kind of coming in. Sure, I was sleeping on them a little bit when it was August 27th, for example. That is when it was rated. Do we need to show just more clear the date? Because I do not see it here on the card. Yeah, that's probably a thing to add. But generally, those are kind of new things. Oldish, but there was basically new things because I remember that I got notification on the phone yesterday. Yeah, that depends how many app users you have and how active they are. And I have thousands of active users for this application, and I'm getting, I don't know, one request in, I don't know, maybe every second week. So it's not that often. And about the React Native Expo SDK, I don't really know, but can you tell me, do we need it? Is it need for that? Because I don't understand that kind of concept for Expo and also for Flutter, because Flutter, they was always saying, oh, Flutter is the best because you're basically using Flutter, but when you need, you just implement native SDK. For example, widgets, what else, not using Swift UI. So they should be able to maybe implement Swift package. I don't know if Swift packages are supported in Flutter. I have no idea. I could do that research, of course, just research nowadays that's kind of ask ChatGPT. But yeah, I don't know. Tell me if Expo SDKs really need. I'm 27. I like so much iOS though, but when I think AI has come, I feel very sad. What do you think? When I learn iOS though, can someone give me a job? No one will give you a job. You have to go and get the job. That's the big problem. Get job nowadays, you have to really want to have it. But if some iOS developers will be around for a while, I do not see them going away because of AI. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let me. I think I could do that, but yeah, then you will be like, because iOS, like Swift and Android Kotlin, I'm testing by myself, is Expo and Flutter, if I ever will add it. The tricky part, I am not going to use them by myself, and it's kind of building it and then kind of fingers crossed that it will work, you know. If you are saying that you will use it, sure, I can run Codex and ask to kind of create that package and kind of generate some test project and so on, but like the one who will know that it really kind of works as fully as you expect, you know, that's problem with Expo. Fast. Okay, which question? Okay, which are we taking? That's not bad actually. Better. Needs that dynamic island for sure. I think we could go with light theme, basically be different because everything is blue in the App Store. Let's go with B. Oh, actually, no. Stop. This is product for developers, so it should be developers themed, you know, and light probably is not. Think like current Xcode dark theme, like this one, I think, example. Where my text went. Oh. Oh, Pavel, by the way, strangely, but I was using, just side topic, I was using Omachi yesterday again. Today I'm on Windows, but I was using Omachi yesterday and I enabled dictation on Omachi. And it is surprisingly fast. Faster than my dictations. I didn't test your version, but also faster than Whisperflow. I don't know what they are doing, but that works there rapidly fast. Interesting. Yeah, I have Kotlin and Swift. I think that to get that wrapper around, that will be nice. What's that? That's just built in whatever it is in. I can't show you now because I'm on Windows. Can't share that screen and show, but basically they have built in, and I think they're using also that Whisper something SDK for it. Yeah, I don't know what that app is. There is something built in for dictation. It works basically out of the box quite fast, surprisingly fast. It's basically like feels that it's just kind of like encoding it on the fly. I should kind of test side by side, but I didn't pay attention when I used it on Omachi because it was working just working, you know. But now when I went back to the Mac, I feel that typing text-to-speech is annoyingly slow. And that's one thing what I like about Omachi. It's kind of snappy fast. It's really kind of fast. Basically in everything that I did. Sure, it's crashing. So yeah, we can go with clean dark, but if you looking for adjustments, then think like something more the coding fonts or font colors. Talk to developers. I'm doing testing right now, writing comments in the chat. It's so much faster. Yeah. Yeah, it is much faster. Yeah, it's still for me is faster talking than writing. I assume that maybe the problem is that currently the load on all the agents is a little bit less because previously I had Cloud running working on web page and Codex GPT working on 2 projects in parallel. So from all those 3, we are just working on this one now, and it feels that also this dictation works a little bit faster. So probably there is some kind of local load on all the processes. I don't know. Yeah, it is much faster. Yeah, sure. And yeah, also problem is that I'm using now the Apple Studio display for microphone on Mac. So this is going only to the... Maybe that audio quality impacts that as well. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I just kind of noticed that it's noticeably slower. Yeah, you added that local AI model, but I don't. I'm running. I don't have that. My basically is going almost directly to the whistle flow. Whatever is that? Service. Whatever. Okay, I will grab another coffee, but I will be back in a... Okay. Oh, much better actually. I like this kind of like comment triage. Realize that I for 3 forgot to release it. Okay. Oh, we know why you do not get any feedback. Okay. One more question. AI error. Can I get a job without SSD and coding? You know, you need to get job. You need depends on country and so on, but in general, you need degree or you need knowledge and portfolio to show, you know, something to show. But if you have nothing and you can just come in and say, oh, I learned how to program, it will be really hard to get a job. That's take on. I like that. I think the very top line on the title will make font bigger because it will be hard to read on small screen. And we need to add dynamic island iPhone. Well, otherwise it looks really nice. Keep the colors, font, and I like this kind of commented out top line. Smart idea. With that, just make that font bigger because on, for example, first screenshot triage is hard to read. Feedback fast is right side. Okay. Actually, how Grok is doing. Shipton actually ask, right, about links. I already tagged lives. Okay. I am pretty sure that I posted about Shipathon on X and on Instagram as well. I included tags, so you should be able to find that in my content if those links are necessary. Cup of coffee. Oh, the plan is that I will finalize those screenshots. We'll prepare up for. Then I will need to go for a dog walk. And I don't know, I don't think it makes much sense to keep 3 open without anything happening. Okay, it looks good. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like them. Let's upload to the App Store and prepare the app for release. I think Alex, you should write in Polish or English. If you want to go step forward and write more convenient for Pavel, then that could be Polish, but otherwise just stick with English in the chat and you will be safe. Can you show screenshots once again? Yeah, here we have. That's what I will go with. I like this, this application is for developers, and I like how ChatGPT just come up with this idea, like comment out, top line. I think that's nice touch for those. And those are not great screenshots, to be honest, but that's how application is looking for. And it's basically for developers. I'm not going to basically kind of change screenshots just to have nice looking screenshots. Because that's functional, that's how I use it. I like that the best feature for me actually is to get notifications that I had kind of new feedback item. And getting a notification in the application, and I can open this kind of card. It opens basically this screen immediately when I tap on notification. I see what I have requested, and if I want, I can just, for example, that's bug report. If I want, I can basically just change status from submitted to basically in review, and then just say AI agent to go and deal with that. So yeah, kinda. That works for me. Screenshots are not selling, but again, I don't think anyone who are not using already FeedbackThread will go and look for this application, so it's totally fine. All right. Oh, I didn't send this to AI. Okay, so we're uploading that. I do not see that icon is. Let's try to build, maybe that will. I can just up icon it. No, up icon is. Change it. And yeah, about up icon, I don't think that's a good one as well, but I somehow wanted to. Yeah, I just want to have mobile app for this service, and I don't have good idea how to show that somehow better. Trello icon, for example, is kind of relatively small. Like they're kind of trying to show the Trello board. So something like that makes sense, right? I don't want to copy that because that board we have board here, like Trello board. but it's not like core of the project. That's just core of the product. That's just one of the like parts of your interface. If you don't want, you can do not use works right throughout the. And having something like that in app icon also not really kind of. Okay. I will need to do those planet tasks. Work on. There is no rush. I would like to kind of slowly, like to say, upvotes. But yeah, Axel, answering your question, Pavel is kinda iOS developer, but he was React Native Expo developer, then he basically rewrote most of his apps with UI, but now he's back to the React Native and Expo again. But probably answer is yes. He's building and releasing iOS apps as well. Okay. I will leave the AI cooking here. I have to go out and walk his dog. I will be back in an hour or two. Basically, I walk dog. I will have some family time. I will be back in a few hours, and maybe I will jump on late night, like gaming stream, if you want to hang out with me and chat about random stuff while I'm kind of playing games. I don't know. Not sure about that yet. Let me know in the chat. Do we need to do that or whatever? Or you're going to sleep anyways. And yeah, I will keep working on those tasks tomorrow. So tomorrow probably will be programming again. We'll see. I think those programming streams are kind of helpful for me because I'm kind of staying on those programming tasks. Even if I'm rambling on those a lot and talking with you guys, it's fine. Now, also, I need a little bit offline time to read my 100 emails and 11 direct Telegram. So I think that's a plan, what I could do after a dog walk. Friend stream. Pavel is not stream, right? Pavel's stream. There isn't. Any friends are right. I'm following. Oh, PebsDHTO. You can write him. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let's go write him. Do that. I will be back probably later. Some clunkers, you know. stuff like that.
Tell me how this sounds.